singing about their woes and concerns at the doorsteps of the Honduran Congress. Members of the GARIFUNA's ethnic tribe traveled over 7 hours to the capital, demanding the government not sell their lands. In hopes of increasing investment, Congress recently passed a law that allows the government to privatize territory.
84% of our land has been licensed to create a special development area to attract foreign funds to Honduras.
With $6 billion in foreign debt and an internal debt that has tripled in the last 3 years, the government is in desperate need of funds. Teachers and public servants were not paid their December salaries, and they aren't the only ones affected by the fiscal crisis. At the ESCUELA hospital, the largest in the country, people are treated in corridors. Family members are left to tend to their sick relatives, even in the emergency ward.
We live this misery on a daily basis. Sometimes we don't have resources to buy vital medicine so we can save people's lives.
The government says the lack of cash comes from misguided fiscal policies from past governments and that things will improve soon.
It's never happened before and shouldn't happen again, but we had to service the debt. That put such a burden on us to comply with urgent matters on the short term that we ran out of cash.
To get cash quickly, the government says it will sell bonds in the international market. However, most Hondurans have already lost their trust in the government. It's not surprising that thousands of people have been protesting nearly every day. Protests like this one show the widespread discontent with the government policies. But more than that, people say they are tired of the government's promises. 3 years ago, President Porfirio Lobo came to office promising security and jobs. But little has changed for Maria Cabrera, who sells notebooks and pencils to feed her children.
There's no work, and the government isn't doing anything to help us find jobs.
Like Maria, half of the country's population is either unemployed or trying to fend for themselves however they can. Many of them fear that in this election year, the ruling party is more concerned about re-election than the people's demands. Mariana Sanchez, Al Jazeera, Honduras.